Hello everybody and welcome back to Stellaris, where we nearly have our economy back under control. Let's bump that up to fastest speed, thank you very much. And let's take a look through our constructions here. This is all looking pretty good. This generator world needs a ruler job, which is not forthcoming, obviously. What did we get finished up here? Resort worlds? Okay, sure. I would like to grab... Xeno relations, I guess. More of a reroll than anything.
The new world has begun.
Okay, that's all looking good. This mining station does have a job it needs, and we should definitely put in... For the time being, I'm going to put a gene clinic, I'm going to put a monument, and then a civilian industry. Cool, that'll do for now. And we've got a bunch of colonization that we're working on. Now, I would like to sell off some resources here, specifically some dark matter and some zero, bringing us up to 10k. With that, we can really start to do some terraforming. Now, how much is a toxic world to terraform over into a continental? 10,000? So that's the same as a barren world. Okay, we'll get that started. And we're going to need to get as much terraforming done as we can, as quickly as possible. So, we could sell off our alloys. I don't like that concept, though. I would like to get our fleets reinforced. So we'll get that underway. We'll get our fleets built up, and that'll be fine for now. The station is, of course, working on upgrading, and it seems like we were working on this one as well. Yes. So on this tick, we can get that upgrading to a starhold.
Planetary base.
Good. We got a new planetary base here. This is not new. Okay. Oh, this is the one where we got kicked off by the uprising, isn't it? Yeah, I think so. So we've recolonized that. That's fine for now. We are, of course, working on our hyper relays. We've finished up over here on automatic construction. We now need to head to Fang Nar and build a hyper relay up there. This colony has been founded. Yes, we already handled that. And we've got some low stability on some of these planets. That should automatically be handled over time due to our monuments and just generic, like, assimilation drift. Okay. The surviving drones have been missing since the suicide incident. Okay, we'll keep posted. Fantastic. This mining world just got a migration, I think. Or they just migrated, actually. We'll get a heritage site built there, I guess. And we could definitely think about changing around some edicts here, in theory. But I think we're getting a decent amount of unity. I'm not too concerned about getting 1k. That seems fine. Realistically, yeah, I think we're on a decent pace for that. So no major concerns there. What do we got going on up over this direction?
Construction complete.
Not a whole lot is the answer. A gateway has been completed, and we just finished in the Chora station. This needs to continue to upgrade.
Scientific breakthrough achieved.
Cool, Titan hull points finishing up, and we definitely want to continue barreling through some of these last few technologies before... And so we shall. Our ruler gained a trait, whatever. That's fine. Okay, so we're mostly just looking for new jobs that are needed, but most of those are not super necessary. This should get upgraded to a starhold, and we should definitely continue to reinforce our fleet.
Achieved.
Diplomatic weight has finished up. Naval cap would actually be good here, but that is a repeatable tech. It is repeatable. We're over our naval cap. Let's do it. Let's do it. We'll work it up a little bit. We could also, in theory, get ourselves another anchorage, which wouldn't be the worst thing in the world either.
Scientific breakthrough achieved.
Defense grid supercomputer finishes up. That looks good. And from here, let's grab focused arc emitter. Cool. And let's check in on jobs again. I'm not expecting huge numbers of jobs to be required for a while. Yeah, not a whole lot going on there. And we actually, how many are we going to be at for our fleet cap here? 837? That's pretty high up there. For the time being, we shouldn't continue to reinforce this. Okay. Checking in on the Scanurian Commonwealth. Superior equivalent. That's a good sign. That's a very good sign, actually. We're working up our energy credits, and we're going to use those, of course, to do more terraformation.
Complete.
We've got quite a lot of that we can do. There's this bastion up here that we can upgrade to a citadel, which would be very delighted to do. And what else can we do here? Anchorages don't need to be upgraded, nor do trade hubs. And there's all these bastions here. Actually, this one is lacking a building. We have difficulties getting here. We should probably go for a defense grid supercomputer there. That'll be fine. We can go ahead and activate the surveyor, which we will do. +5 alloys. That is not bad. Where was that? Over here. Okay, and this is not connected up to our network, of course. I would like... Yeah, we're not upgrading over here. We're not upgrading in Yon either, are we? No. Okay, so it's just this station up here. It's not ideal, but for now it'll do. So we need to grab these alloys, and I'm actually going to produce a third construction ship for that. Cool. This one's going to be busy for a while. So that's all fine. We should be able to queue up the hyper relay here. Yes, indeed. The Starhold will be done upgrading shortly.
Scientific breakthrough achieved.
Orbital rings are done, and let's go for robo-modding, I guess. Just get that out of the way. That'll be fine.
Construction complete. Construction complete.
Ancient drones panning for gold, huh? Well, we'll continue to upgrade this Star Fortress, and we are, of course, building our hyper relay in Fangnar. Are we done over here? Yes, we are. So we should head... Let's see, I'm just thinking here about optimum path. It'll be a little awkward, but we should definitely head here next. That's 100% where we build this. Okay. There we go, so that's all underway. We come down and grab our 5 alloys per month down here. That'll be a big... The Great Zadran Mandate is planning to declare on us in about 3 years. Honestly, we're not scared of them. So we'll just keep an eye on that for now. And continue to build up on this border here. We've got this starbase here. That starbase should hold reasonably well, especially with the 4th Fleet here. Which the 4th Fleet should get upgraded. Any of our ships that are not fully upgraded should get there. And I'm also going to send the 3rd Fleet over to Soyu to join in over here. There we go. And then once they get there, they'll upgrade. But I think that's going to try to take them all the way back to Earth. So we're just going to do this for now. Cool. We do need to shorten our supply lines, and that's something we can work on. But for the moment,
a new planetary
that's
base.
not a huge priority. So we've got this Forge World here. This, I would love to put in a Ministry of Production, but is that a possibility? Actually, it is. So we put in a Ministry of Production here. That looks great. We can back off on our buy order by 4. There we go. We finished up robo-modding. Looks good. Let's next grab, say, Marauder missiles. Let's get that out of the way. Cool. And I wanted to check these guys down here. Are they fully upgraded? They're upgrading. Okay, that looks good. We finished up these colonies, so we definitely want to put in our gene clinic, our monument, and get some housing. There we go. Same thing over here. Monument, gene clinic, gas extraction well, and some housing. Sure. That'll do just fine. Okay, checking through for other jobs issues. It all looks good for the moment. I do want to make sure that this is getting upgraded. It all looks to be. Okay. So this is all looking fine. We're on our way over. We'll arrive there eventually. Once we get to Gurtab, we can probably jump drive a significant amount of the distance here. That'll be fine. For the moment, I'm okay with banking alloys.
Construction complete.
And we upgrade that up to a Star Fortress. Fantastic. So after we finish here, of course, we're going to want to head up to Franfrid, where we're going to want to build a relay. Our relays out over this way are going to be a little bit iffy, but we can work our way over. Actually, I'm thinking about, after we finish this mining station, I'm thinking about sending this guy down over to Cathia to start building this direction. If we're going to be fighting a war on this front,
We have established a new planetary
then we're
base.
going to need to work on that. So, let's go ahead and put in our monument. I'm noting those crystal mines there. Let's put in the monument now. Ooh, Betharian power plant as well. That's really good. Crystal mine, gene clinic. And then from there, honestly, a generator district is kind of the way to go. But we've got plenty of housing for now. So that looks good. This starbase out over here was, of course, intended to be an anchorage. And we definitely want to get that going. So a naval logistics office here, and we upgrade that to a starhold. Cool. Okay, the Chara A station is going to finish up upgrading to a Star Fortress soon. These guys are going to declare
Our
on
ships
us
have been
by
made
2382,
superior.
322.
Construction complete.
Noted. So we're going to have this done soon.
Construction complete.
And we do have some low stability still, but I'm not too concerned about that right now.
Construction complete.
So we'll upgrade that up to a Citadel. That will take some time. Fully expected.
The enemy is targeting one of our
Okay,
stations.
Pirates in the Hallex system, which is out over here. That's actually super convenient. We're just going to turn right on around, deal with those, and no problem. We also finished up Marauder missiles, so from here we could go for, say, Giga Cannons. Cool. We can potentially get another terraformation done. Probably if we were to sell off some of our dark matter and zero here. Definitely. Okay, so let's get this barren world terraforming over to a continental one. Cool. From here, I want this guy to actually head down to Cathia. There we go. And we head on in here. This won't be a problem. Honestly, these guys might have died to this station. But there we go. We'll continue our monitoring efforts. Relay links have been forged. The joining of our hyper-relay network with the commonality of Azan's
achieved.
Crucible. Fantastic. So we have our connections, our capitals connected there. Focused arc emitters are done. I guess we could grab the Curator Archaeology Lab. It's a little late for that, but sure. That'll do. And we next want to head to Franfrid. We are lacking in rare crystals for that. We could buy in a few. I'm not too concerned about that. And we'll use those up in Franfrid. And you are getting close to done over here, but you're not done. Cool. Now, did you recalculate your path? Yes, you did. Excellent. We're going to run out of consumer goods. We're going to need to increase our buy order here. Not by that much. By, like, that much. That's fine. How are we doing on jobs? We could use an upgrade on this urban world. Planetary capital upgrade looks good. On this factory world, we definitely put in a civilian factory here. And I liked this moat extraction, this moat harvesting trap here. As soon as the month... We're a little low on our minerals at the moment, but it seems fine.
Scientific breakthrough achieved.
On this forge world, I'd love an upgrade of civilian fabricators. Archaeology skills, sure. Shield hardeners are interesting, for sure. We may look into using some of those, if we have time, before this war. We'll see. We actually lost naval cap at some point. Fascinating. I'm not sure how that one happened. But we should be starting to gain some back. And this naval cap will come in eventually as well, which will help. Cool. So these guys are now here. We're just going to fly them to Soyu for now. We've got time. They can just go up there and get upgrades. Looks good. What do we got going on for jobs here? Not a whole lot open at this moment. Not super shocking, but that is fine. Magnetic disruption, huh? Okay. So we've got about 2 years before this war is likely declared. For the time being, we're leaving these fleets where they are. We will likely reposition them over here later.
We have established
But
a
I'm
new
not too
planetary
threatened by this
base.
war, to be honest. So we definitely want to put in a gene clinic and a monument. Beyond that, I'd love to build a city district here. Unfortunately, because we're going to need the housing. Unfortunately, we don't have the minerals, but we can buy in a few. That's no big deal there. So we'll get the city district building up there. Fantastic. Don't really care about that war right now. We're going to need to build up... Oh, a machine uprising. Okay. We're going to need to build up our buy order here a little bit more on our consumer goods. We definitely need to work on our consumer goods. This Forge World here, I wanted to upgrade the civilian fabricators. We need rare crystals to really pull that one off, and that's fine. We can buy in a few of those. And now we're just waiting for a month tick for our civilian fabricators. Any moment now. And there we go. Beautiful. Now, this guy's just chilling in Kathia. So, once again, we need rare crystals here. And this isn't shocking. We're going to exchange some dark matter and some zero for it. There we go. We'll build our hyper relay here, and then come down here, build a hyper relay. And up in Franford, we are constructing. Look. Okay, cool. So we lost a scientist, which was our society researcher. We'll see about bringing in a new one. These are all terrible. Okay. Certainly non-ideal, but it'll be fine. 20 months on that naval cap. Okay. Checking in on Jetaramus here. We're going to get another 4 naval caps soon, but it'll take some time. Dismantle the drones. We're just going to take the engineering research. Fantastic. This is upgrading to Citadel here. I want to check up here, upgrading 4 days away, and this one is done. Okay, so we'll spend some of our alloys over here. Gun, torpedo, hangar, gun, torpedo, hangar. This should also upgrade to a Citadel. And target uplink computer. We're going to go for a communications jammer, a disruption field generator. That'll do for now.
Construction complete.
Okay. This starbase up here, I'm going to do a gun battery. I'm going to change this one to torpedo. Hangar, gun, torpedo, hangar. We're going to swap this over to a target uplink computer, a communications jammer, disruption field generator, and we could run either a command center or a defense grid supercomputer. This is a little bit exposed and not connected to us, so I'm going to go for a defense grid supercomputer for this one. Cool. Checking in at these stations over here, they're mostly good to go. So that's reasonably fine. And we do have our 2 fleets over here now. That's looking good. Jetaramus will take a while to continue to upgrade. And this urban world, still waiting on a ruler demotion, which is sad. Or maybe not still, but again, it's a ruler demotion regardless. Sol Prime is, of course, Mars, and this is set up as a factory world, which does make sense to me. We should definitely put in a civilian industry there. Looks good to me. So this is, of course, going to be a gene clinic, and we need more minerals here, so Tragula's Cross Prime, sure. Okay, Tragula's Cross Prime was over here, I think? Yes. So we got a gene clinic. We're going to need a monument here and a city district for now. But we'll have to wait for a month tick on that city district. We just finished up here, and we definitely want to get that going as soon as we can. But I'm going to wait on this month tick first. There we go. The Scanurians have built a Colossus. Okay. And we're going to do gun, torpedo, hangar, gun, torpedo, hangar. A lot of this will still be building when they declare war on us, for the record. That's okay. Target uplink computer. Adnoran refugees. Cool. communications jammer. Disruption field generator. Upgrade to Citadel.
Our ships
Cool.
have been made superior.
So that's all looking good. They really can only attack us via this direction, right? Allied Adnoran systems just rivaled us. We don't really care about that. These guys declared war on the Uvzant. Oh, the Uvzant have a machine uprising now as well. Okay, that sounds good. We definitely need to bump up our purchase order of consumer goods. We're falling a bit behind on our consumer goods production, and that is something that we definitely want to address as we have
Our
jobs
foes
open up.
have mustered the
Okay,
courage
so these
for
guys have
war.
decided to declare their war a bit early. The Great Zadran Mandate has declared. We're in a defensive war here, so we're going to immediately make some claims on them. Looking at this setup here, something like this is an immediate goal for us. And then we'd like to take down this way later on. Okay. They don't have any allies that they brought in, did they? No, I don't think that they win this. We're going to head over to Eldorok. It'll take us a little while to get there. Honestly, it'll take us about the same amount of time to jump drive. I'd rather jump drive there and dissuade these guys from attacking in Eldorok. They may try to go around and attack over here. They might. So for the time being, we're going to take our second fleet up over here. We're going to keep our first fleet in reserve, I think. Actually, I would like to send it over towards Franfred. From there, we can jump drive up here and help defend against any incursions up this way. Now, I don't know if they have access through the commonality of Hassan's Crucible. No, it's currently closed borders. Are they rivaled? They're a bulwark under the Scanurians. Do we think the Scanurians could join this? If they did, we'd have problems. We'll see. So our capitals are now disconnected, and we just dipped very negative in our energy credits. This is not surprising. We knew that that was going to happen. Oh, we want to do our claim Wargle. There we go. We knew that this was going to happen when we moved our ships out. So that's reasonably fine. We are working on Jadaramis over here, but we absolutely do need to start pumping out ships again. As long as it's just the Zadran Mandate, it's not that big of a concern. And we can stay afloat in theory by selling some of our resources here. In theory. But our energy credits are going to be a big issue. So how do we want to tackle that going into this war? We are running capacity subsidies already, which is a big deal. Ship upkeep plus 10%. We don't want that. We want to reduce our ship upkeep. So that's going to be interesting. We could potentially look for some options here. I think for the time being, this is a decent time to put a cut in, and next episode we can start to fight these guys. I don't expect this to be a particularly challenging war, honestly. They're equivalent to us in all fronts. So I don't even see their fleets. No, I don't even see their fleets. I don't think this is going to be very hard. I think we win this pretty easily. For now, though, you can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and a very special thank you to all of the channel members for making this video possible, including Kazaral, ALS Gamer, Kentuin, James, Shadow Wolf, Mlohan80, Kentogan, Spartan News, Nick Smarty, Dimitri H, Punching the Microphone, Unisil, Kadra, Rogue Corvid, and all the rest. And of course, you. Thank you for watching. If you'd like to support the channel, you can click the join button down below the video, and as always, I will see you all next time.